What's up, what's up, what's up? My people. So I just kind of wanted to do little updates of the new stuff to the loadout. So I just thought I'd do it all in one go. So if I look the same and you're probably like, oh, I swear I just seen a video like this is probably why. I'm trying to bang some videos for you guys. So I went to Splatoon the other day and I ended up grabbing a few bits and bobs. I've been talking a long time about upgrading my lenses. So I found some which are the Nuprol PMCs. I think they're called the NP Battle Pros Gen 2s. And they were affordable. They're like anti-scratch, anti-fog. One thing I will say about them, oh my gosh, I never had fog once that day. Not once. And they're the only lenses I've ever used in Airsoft that had no fog the whole game. So these get, I'm not gonna lie to you, like it might sound like I'm just stamping them for no good reason, but I'm giving these a 9.5. Real shit. Because they just fit. They fit with most face masks, they fit with most helmets, they don't fog. I found I dropped them a couple times, they didn't scratch. The only thing I would have said was and I'll show you them. So it comes with like this little Nuprol bag for you to put them in, which most things do, most glasses do. Like even these ones I'm wearing currently, they came in their little bag as well. So yeah, which is pretty cool. I just think if you want to carry stuff around until you get like a proper glasses case, you've got something to kind of tuck it in, which is pretty cool. Comes with like a little booklet. Cheap packaging, but you don't need too much packaging, it's just eyewear, right? Eye protection, rare, blah 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 blah, all of that blah 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 stuff. I'm probably gonna chuck this, I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's important, read instructions, guys. This is how you protect your eyes and other parts of your body. But yeah, the one thing I would have said about it then is like they came with like this little string thing that connected from side to side. And I noticed that because obviously I've got hair, at one point I'd pull the glasses like that, separate that apart, and like ripped out one of the pins that hold in. So I know I'm gonna have to buy some pins to go back in these holes and that connector piece that goes across it. But I'm not gonna lie, like as lenses, bro, you don't really need the thing because it slots on regardless, and I think it offers comfort to the eyes because you've got like this inside black layer thing that kind of sits around the lens to kind of make sure your face and the glasses become one, which I think that's so cool, this little black thing on the inside. And then obviously you've got this like clear cut, almost like riding type glasses, which is just, bro, like the whole day I had no complaints. I think the one thing that was and I will say making me dislike Airsoft was the fact that I felt like I couldn't see it. And it normally was when I was in these bad boys or I was in full face masks. Since I wore the, bro, that day was so hot. It was so hot that even my sweat was sweating. My sweat had sweat. How does that even make sense, right? But didn't have no problem with this. I'm telling you, throughout the whole day I was able to see. I think the only issues I obviously had was like, you know, sometimes your hands get oily and you might touch the glasses and then there's a bit of smudge, so you got to like use cloth and clean off the smudge. But apart from that, they were amazing. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, these are gonna be my game glasses, like real talk. They just fit well. I don't feel like they're gonna fall off my face. Like they're just perfect. So highly recommended, and they were so affordable. Like I spent 20 quid something on these. To be fair, they're by a proper company, they're by Bolly, so that's probably what it is. You're more buying the brand, and they are ballistic glasses, plus they've got their tint. But I will say I prefer these for games, plus they're clear. Like who don't want some clear glasses? So yeah, recommended, definitely recommended. So I'm gonna put this to one side. And then another thing I would like to speak about is on the game day, obviously because I'm now an official AEG owner, I had to invest in some heavier BBs because I'm so used to shooting 2.0s and all of that stuff, talking about 2.0s and stuff. But that was just mainly because I was a beginner, guys. Like, I had no need in it. My gun, bro, like 2.0s is what I needed to shoot out of it until I got used to understanding how it worked. Obviously, once I changed from this gun, I needed something else because obviously with a rifle, you need something a bit more weighty, something that's going to carry its shot a bit further. So that's where the rifle came in. So, and I think if you guys haven't already, you should go and check it out. I done my Spec Nut Arms HO2, sorry, my Spec Nut Arms HO2 video. So you should check that out. I haven't done any updates since. It's exactly the same. When I do any updates, I probably will shoot another video and show you guys this. But you're probably like, why did he just bring that in? He just wanted to show off the gun. Nah, it's because it won't make sense what I'm talking about next if I don't show the gun. You'd just be thinking, rah, why is he telling us about BBs? But yeah, so the last bit of our video are these bad boys. I invested in some Vorsk 2.5s on the game day, and that's what I actually shot out of this bad boy, which I should just leave in cam right now because it's relevant. And to be honest, I really enjoyed it. To be honest, I think 2.5s are highly recommended. Vorsk, you know me, I'm always gonna preach good stuff about Vorsk because the 2.0s were Vorsk as well that I first started with, and I just feel like when testing anything, Vorsk is a good place to start. They're affordable, they tend to come quite good quality. They might not be the top highest tier company, but they're good testing spot to know how, like, to work out what it is you want. Because now that I use these, I would definitely buy these again, definitely. They shot very well. I think at one point I had to just adjust my hop up a little bit because what I was getting was a very dip ratio, so it would fly and then dip. Whereas when I turned my hop up with these 2.5s, what I found was it would fly consistent, and it was just lovely. It was like I can literally stand there and watch my shot all the way through, which is just something, for me, it's a new thing because I'm so used to gas blowback pistols, and what that does is it slams it out the barrel so quick that sometimes your eyes is not catching this, whereas I feel like with AEGs, you just get to enjoy the game a bit more because I can see where my pellets are actually going. So yeah, and I can see exactly which one hits. It's not, I don't have to wait for somebody to hit cool for me to know that I hit him, if that makes sense. So definitely recommended. I think over time what I will do is test some 2.8s as well, but I probably won't go over 2.8s. I think whether it's this gun or whether it's my conversion kit, I think 2.5s, 2.8s is probably my region where I'm gonna play at. I think 3 or 3.5s, they're just too heavy. I feel like those are things that you put in more like sniper rifles. You know what I'm saying? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't have a sniper rifle, so I think I will stick around that 2.5, 2.8 region. Yeah, 2.5, 2.8. Because even like 3.2, it's like your gun would have to be so powerful for you to, do you know what I'm saying? I say, for you to get a good shot on a 3.2 or 3.5 or even a 3.8 BB, like that gun would have to be so powerful. And I think most of the guns I have, as powerful as they are, I love accuracy and I love the gun being reliable. It's like with this and with my conversion kit or even my pistol, it's like I could shoot them and I know where my shots are going, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Whereas I feel like some guns, it's a bit risky. It's like you adjust the weight of that BB too much, yeah, you're gonna fuck your gun because you're gonna have a gun that's it's slapping bullets, but it's gonna have no accuracy because you don't know where they're going. So, and the good thing I like with even this and the conversion kit is like when I look down my sight and I shoot, the pellet's going exactly where my sight's aimed at. And for me, that's what makes a good marksman or somebody who knows how to set up their guns, is when you shoot down and you look at your sight. I could literally look down my sight and just watch the bullet go exactly where my sight's pointing. So yeah, so that's that. BBs, you're probably like, oh, rate them. You normally rate everything, so I'm gonna rate them for you. Because I haven't tried much BBs in terms of 2.5s, I've only tried Vorsk. What I would say is I would rank them quite high, maybe a 7.5. I'm only saying 7.5 just because I haven't tried anybody else yet. I might try another brand and I'm like, oh, they're so much better. But for the moment, they're like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, with the new mag in the HO2, bro, it's why I'm actually trying to buy 2 more of those mags, because I just feel like those mags, they're perfect. They work well with this, and the shot, it was nice. Like I said, it's a nice fly through rate. It's like it would fly and hit its target. Sometimes you get deviation, but that's just wind, for example, and even then it's still quite an angled shot. So trust me, man, like, I would recommend them. I definitely would recommend them. A little part of me actually wants to buy more of these, just so that I can say that I've tested another round, because obviously I bought a 1 kilo bag, but if you notice, through game day I did rinse it, and that's expected, just because what you have to do is remember that I have 3 mags, so I've got 3 mags like this that hold 120, and I kept on filling them each round. And then I have the mag that's in the burner right now, this black one, which holds 150, if I'm correct. You kind of get what I'm trying to say. Plus, at one point I went to the firing range, which is some good content you guys are gonna get soon. So keep it locked on the YouTube. You'll see that one come soon. Like, I've got some content dropping very, very soon where we basically just went to the firing range for a bit. I done some where it was just me, and then I done some where it was how would you explain it? Like, it was competition shooting, so there was other people and me. So keep that a lookout for that. And it was these BBs I was using, so they are very consistent. Outside of that, I don't know what else to chat to you guys about. In theory, I can just say Splatoon. Oh, okay, let's talk about that. Splatoon, the game day was actually really, really good. What was the date? I think it was like the 10th or something like that. The 10th, yeah, the 10th. And it was a good day. It was really, really fucking hot. But one thing I love about the staff there, they're so friendly, they're so fun, they're so good vibes, and they were just handing out free water all day. So what more can you ask for, really? My squad came, there was probably about 17 of us there, you know. We came with a massive squad that day, like me, Evan, P, Tim. There's just more man than I can physically name in the video. So guys, don't eat you off my head if I missed your name. Like, it's all love. You're all part of the batch still. What else can I say? Like, it was just a good day. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, the marshals was bare fun. There was banter. The games were actually played fairly. I think the whole day we only came across like 2 people that weren't calling their hits, which for you, if anyone of you guys know skirmishes, that is a big, huge problem at skirmishes, people calling their hits. But like I said, throughout the whole day, and we was there from 8:30, well, I got there for 8:30ish, and we left about 4:30ish, 5, one of them. So it's like, that alone should show you, like, for me to only pick out 2 people throughout the whole day, come on, man, like, it was a damn good day. And the footage will show you guys this, so keep it locked. I've got bare GoPro footage coming. What else? Well, like, I want to buy another gun. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw an M4. It's by a company called GMC. I'm not sure the name of the M4, so I'm not gonna put the wrong name in the video. I'm just gonna say, if you see me with another M4 that is not my Spectre arms, yeah, it means I bought it. Which I'm not proud of, because I just bought an M4. In theory, I shouldn't buy another M4, but yeah, Airsoft gets like that. And I'm gonna say this, like, it's like when I bought, do you remember when I first bought the Vorsk? If you go right back to the beginning of the channel, you'll be able to see this, so go and check it out, people. I had bought the Vorsk and I was like, oh no, I love the Vorsk, I think it's so great, but I just know there's more to pistols than the Vorsk. And that's when I ended up buying the Raven, that's currently the conversion kit. So I don't think that the G&G, if I buy it, it's gonna be a bad idea. And I don't think I will neglect my Spectre arms, but it's a banging gun, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the Spectre arms is like, even if let's say I do buy the G&G and I end up preferring the G&G, if I was to take the G&G gun to a game, I definitely would take the Spectre arms. Just because I'll show you something. Within one day, maybe not even one day, maybe like 4 games, because I'd have to play like 2 games with one, 2 games with another, just so I could see things like reload, semi-auto, is the safety good, is the hop-up any good, is it reliable, how do the guns feel in the hand, is there rattle, the sizing of the gun, the weight of the gun. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to take all these things into consideration. So I would probably play like 4 games. But like I said, even if I was to prefer the GMG, I reckon I would still hold the Spec Arms, because it's just a great place to start. Like, say I brought somebody with me, it's a gun I'll give them to use. Like, it's actually a great gun, man. Trust me, it's a great gun to start, especially for its price. So yeah, no matter if I do buy the GMG might be my Spec Arms upgrade. Maybe I'll explain it to myself that way, just like how the Vorsk, the Raven was the Vorsk's upgrade. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the time I do just take the Vorsk out of the conversion kit and just use it. Even that day at Splatoon, like, I had sat one of the games out and went to the firing range, because you'll see the video anyway on YouTube. I'm gonna drop it soon. And one of my guys, he had like a high capper. I don't know why this guy bought a high capper, because this gun seems to give him so much problem. He broke it like 4 times. But it is what it is. We all have to go for our airsoft journey, right? Yeah, so he never had a gun. So I ended up saying to him, just use the Raven. And by the time he came back, he's such a picky person. He is a picky person. But I noticed by the time he came back and I was like, "Bro, how did the gun shoot you?" He was like, "Bro, it was amazing. It was actually quite good, to be honest." And he's a guy that doesn't normally like Glocks. So to hear him say that about the Raven, he came back with no complaints. And all I sent him out there with was an extendo mag, an extendo and a standard mag. And he came, you know what's so funny? He came back with the extendo still having bullets in it. So, do you get what I'm trying to say? So for him to say that, do you get what I'm saying? What else? Yeah, like, I don't even know what else to say. Like, it was just a great day at Splatoon. It was fun. If you haven't been, I think you should come. I'm also a marshal there as well, so give me a shout if you are. Well, I'm officially a marshal now, and yeah, like, I think it's a great place. It's good for kids, it's good for young people, it's good for older guys, it's good for army guys who take the game serious. Like, it's a nice place. It's like, it's quite balanced, quite. Like, everybody will get on no matter where you're from or what. Like, it's, you know what I'm trying to say? It's almost like a haven for gun lovers, if you want to call it that. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, it was a great day, and I did get to test this quite a bit, so you'll see quite a lot of footage on this bad boy. That's why I've made my adjustments and made this an indoor one. And yeah, thanks again for spending 17 minutes of your life with your boy Airsoft Special Ops. And until we next meet, because I feel like I'm now getting to the stage where I have my indoors loadout, because I've got my Vorsk and I've got the conversion kit, so that's my indoors loadout. In theory, I've got an outdoors loadout now, because I've got my ASSO, my SAHO2, and then if I want, I can always go back to the Raven as a backup secondary. So I'm kind of at a stage where I'm just like, I'm kind of running out of things to buy, because I've got a gun bag, I've got a chest plate, I've got a new helmet, I've got face protection. Do you know what? I did want to do an update video on the face protection. I ended up deciding that the black one, I don't know if I showed you guys in the last video, but the black face mask that kind of covers me like this and it goes around like that, I probably will only use that for indoors, because one thing I did find outdoors is it makes it difficult to shout and understand how loud you're speaking. So the only place that would be useful is indoors. And another thing I found that like every time I'd aim down sight, sometimes I'd be slapping myself in the face, because it's clashing with the gun. So I've decided to make that an indoors safety thing for my face when I'm indoors. However, it is cool, it was useful. I never caught a shot that day when I had it on. The only thing was, it was just intruding, and because the day was really, really hot, when something's intruding your face on top of it, trust me, you just get to a stage where you're just like, I want to breathe. So I ended up going back to the green tactical one. And to be honest, it does, like, as simple as it was, it's the cheapest one I bought so far, but it does its job. It actually does its job, because the whole day I just basically wore that, the helmet, and the new upgrade glasses that I bought, and I was cool. I think the only thing I would say is, for hot days, I need a smaller helmet. Because I've got a helmet that covers the ears, I'm sure you'll see in content. But I need one that's just like the standard cut-off helmet that doesn't cover my ears, which might be risky because I could get shot in my ears. But I just think for hot days, you just need breathability, bro. And I think the one thing with the helmet that covers my ears is, it is a winter helmet. You can tell it's just built to keep all the heat in your body. Like, you can just tell on that day. I saw it quite a lot. I was like, why am I just so hot? And it's because it's built to keep you warm. So I think that will become my winter helmet, and I'll grab a summer helmet as well. But we'll see. because I did like it. That was my only complaint, and like I said, I think it is because it was a very, very hot day. But yeah, with that being said, guys, until we next meet, like, that was my 101 on the Vorsk 2.5 kgs, because I think I done a video on the 2.0s quite some time back. So this is the 2.5s, just so you guys can see 2.5s. And then I think the other thing was my eye protection from Nuprol. My Nuprol eye protection. So yeah. Stay blessed, people, until we next meet.